Today? Awesome. How are we doing out there? Everyone good? We're all still thriving. I love that. All right, my name is Danny. Welcome to our first session of awards here in room 2 for the day. We are going to do our mini solo finals awards. I'm going to start with our adjudicated awards, and then I'm going to move into our high point by age division for our mini solo top 10, which is super exciting, yes? For those of you that are new to dance awards, the dancers were judged based off of a bracket system starting with silver, moving to high silver, then to a gold, then to a high gold, and for a near perfect score from each judge, they would receive a judge's pick award. So like I said, I'm going to start with our adjudicated awards. We started this morning with number 1334. 1334 from Carolina Collective Dance, Sophia, and Oops, I Did It Again receives a high gold. 1335 from New Level Dance Company, Ella, and Enter Now receives our first judge's pick award. 1336 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Tessa and Paquita Variation receives a high gold. 1337 from the Southern Strut, Brooklyn, and I Don't Like Your Girlfriend receives a high gold. 1338 from Power Up Dance Center, Kendall and Dance With Somebody receives a high gold. 1339 from Dancetown, Denise and Swan receives a judge's pick award. 1340 from Dance Unlimited, Aliette and Be Okay receives a high gold. 1341 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Tabitha and Love Me receives a high gold. 1342 from New Level Dance Company, Alessia and Dreaming in Red receives a high gold. 1343 from the Southern Strut, Taylor and I Am Me receives a high gold. 1344 from Dance Spectrum, Reagan and Knock on Wood receives a high gold. 1345 from Carolina Collective Dance, Brooklyn and Yesterday receives a high gold. 1346 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Evie Lynn and New York, New York receives a high gold. 1347 from New Level Dance Company, Reagan and Intertwined receives a judge's pick award. 1348 from the Southern Strut, Ruby and Once Upon Another Time receives a high gold. 1349 from Dancetown, Victoria and Lullaby receives a high gold. 1351 from New Level Dance Company, Lily and Static receives a judge's pick award. 1352 from the Southern Strut, Eden and When Somebody Loved Me receives a high gold. 1353 from Summit Dance Shop, Kerrigan and Orange Colored Sky receives a judge's pick award. 1354 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, London and Moonlight receives a high gold. 1355 from Studio 412, Keeley and What Do You See receives a high gold. 1356 from the Southern Strut, Collins and Fix You receives a high gold. 1357 from New Level Dance Company, Emily and Without Limits receives a judge's pick award. 1358 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Peyton in Chicago, Illinois receives a high gold. 1359 from Dancetown, Sophia and Sway receives a judge's pick award. 1360 from the Southern Strut, Millie and My Big French Boyfriend receives a judge's pick award. 1361 from Dance Unlimited, Layla and Her Tango receives a high gold. 1362 from Rhythm Dance Center, Vivian and Opportunity receives a high gold. 1363 from Carolina Collective Dance, Savvy and Beautiful Thing receives a judge's pick award. 1363 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Kylie and Club Swing receives a high gold. 1365 from Stars Dance Studio, Jasmine and Strains receives a judge's pick award. 1366 from the Southern Strut, Sloan and Get Ready receives a high gold. 1367 from New Level Dance Company, Aviana and Bang Bang receives a high gold. 1368 from Stars Dance Studio, Abigail and Touch of Tango receives a high gold. 1369 from Studio 412, Ailey and Carry You receives a high gold. 1370 from Stars Dance Studio, Allison and Internal receives a judge's pick award. 1371 from the Southern Strut, Blakely and Goosebumps receives a high gold. 1372 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Rory and Love You receives a high gold. 1373 from New Level Dance Company, Olivia and Hot Like Wow receives a high gold. 1374 from Stars Dance Studio, Ashley and Dark Matter receives a judge's pick award. 1375 from the Southern Strut, Ellery and New Miss Rhythm receives a judge's pick award. 1377 from Center Stage Performing Arts Studio, Chloe and Not About Angels receives a high gold. 1378 from Stars Dance Studio, Bella and Extraction receives a judge's pick award. 1379 from Project 21, Diana and Rainbow receives a judge's pick award. 1380 from Stars Dance Studio, Amanda and Corral receives a high gold. 1381 from the Southern Strut, Adriana and Hallelujah receives a high gold. 1383 from Stars Dance Studio, Angeline and Valteri receives a high gold. 1384 from West Florida Dance Company, Natalie and Save Your Life receives a high gold. 1385 from Stars Dance Studio, Camila and Welcome to Miami receives a judge's pick award. 1386 from Project 21, Reagan and My Boyfriend's Back receives a judge's pick award. 1387 from Dancetown, Jasmine in the Air receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1389 from West Florida Dance Company, Madison and Saturn receives a high gold. 1390 from Stars Dance Studio, Dylan and Discerning receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1391 from Dancetown, Adriana and My Heart Belongs to Daddy receives a high gold. 1392 from Evolve Dance Complex, Lexus and Alternate World receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1394 from West Florida Dance Company, Olivia and Mysterium receives a high gold. 1395 from Stars Dance Studio, Kaya and System Activated receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1397 from Dancetown, Sophia and Samba receives a high gold. 1398 from Stars Dance Studio, Michael and Interpretation of Mike receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1399 from the Southern Strut, Sadie and All About Me receives a high gold. 1400 from Stars Dance Studio, Natalie and Quickly receives a high gold. 1401 from West Florida Dance Company, Blake and Groan receives a high gold. 1402 from Evolve Dance Complex, Maya and Roxy receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1403 from Stars Dance Studio, Melody and On the Hour receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1404 from the Southern Strut, Cameron and Respect receives a high gold. 1406 from Westchester Dance Academy, Isla and It's Party Time receives a high gold. 1407 from the Southern Strut, Baker and Boots receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1408 from Stars Dance Studio, Santiago and Becoming receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1409 from Evolve Dance Complex, Kensington and A Distant World receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1410 from True Dancing Company, Ruby and Ruby Blue receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1411 from the Southern Strut, BB and Ease on Down receives a high gold. 1412 from Project 21, Winter and Hit the Road Jack receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1414 from Westchester Dance Academy, Cameron and Everything Fades receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1415 from Evolve Dance Complex, Giada and Straight Up receives a high gold. 1416 from Explosive Dance Academy, Aurelia and Face Shop receives a high gold. 1417 from Artistic Edge Dance Center, Karina and Donzalita Del Mar receives a high gold. 1419 from Project 21, Isabella and Almost There receives a Judge's Pick Award. 1420 from Middletown Dance Academy, Emily and Bloodthirsty receives a high gold. 1421 from Explosive Dance Academy, Camila and The Spell receives a high gold. 1423 from Westchester Dance Academy, Victoria and Almost Crossing receives a high gold. 1424 from Legacy Center for the Arts, Alley and Woodland receives a high gold. 1425 from Studio 4, Dana and Without You receives a high gold. 1427 from Artistic Edge, Dance Center, Eva and Departure receives a high gold. And last but certainly not least, number 1428 from Explosive Dance Academy, Charlize and Fly receives a high gold. Congratulations, you guys. Awesome, awesome job. Very well done. That's going to round out our adjudicated awards. We are now going to move on to our high point by age for our mini solos top 10. Now, minis, friends, can we bump it back a little bit on this side for me? And then even a little bit more on this side? Yeah, because we're going to line all of our friends up here with their plaques for the top 10. Yeah? How exciting, how exciting. Move it back for me, move it back for me. There we go, there we go. Look at that, all that space for you guys. So if you hear your name and your studio called, come up, grab your plaque from one of our assistants, and then come here and stand and make a straight line. Does that sound good? We all good? Here we go for the top 10. There was so much talent here in Orlando for the mini final solo top 10 that we have a lot of ties, so bear with me, yes? 10th overall, we have a 6th-way tie. Also, too, I do believe we have one plaque for each number, so if we do have ties, we will mail you guys your plaques, yes? So only one person will grab the plaque. 6th-way tie for 10th overall. First up in 10th, from New Level Dance Company, it's Lily and Static. Also in 10th overall, from True Dancing Company, it's Ruby and Ruby Blue. Another 10th overall coming to us from Stars Dance Studio, it's Melody and On the Hour. Also in 10th overall from the Southern Strut, it's Millie and My Big French Boyfriend. Another 10th overall coming to us from the Southern Strut, it's Baker and Boots. And rounding out 10th overall for our mini solos from Stars Dance Studio, it's Santiago and Becoming. Congratulations to 10th. We are moving on to 9th overall. We have a 3-way tie for 9th. First up in 9th from Stars Dance Studio, it's Jasmine and Strains. Also in 9th overall from Project 21, it's Diana and Rainbow. And rounding out 9th overall for our mini final solos from Westchester Dance Academy, it's Cameron and Everything Fades. Congratulations to all of our dancers in 9th. Awesome job. Moving on to 8th. We have a 3-way tie for 8th as well. First up in 8th from New Level Dance Company, it's Reagan and Intertwined. Also in 8th overall from Stars Dance Studio, it's Ashley and Dark Matter. And rounding out 8th overall for our mini final solos from Carolina Collective Dance, it's Savvy and Beautiful Thing. Congratulations to our minis in 8th overall. Awesome job. Moving on to 7th. We have a 4-way tie for 7th overall. First up in 7th from New Level Dance Company, it's Emily and Without Limits. Also in 7th overall from Stars Dance Studio, it's Allison and Internal. Another 7th overall coming to us from Stars Dance Studio, it's Bella and Extraction. And rounding out 7th overall for our mini final solos from Stars Dance Studio, it's Dylan and Discerning. Congratulations to all of our minis in 7th. Awesome job, you guys. We are now moving on to 6th overall. We have a 6-way tie for 6th. First up in 6, from Dancetown, it's Jasmine and The Air. Also in 6th overall, from Dancetown, it's Sophia and Sway. Another 6th overall, coming to us from Dancetown, it's Denise and Swan. Also in 6th overall, from Evolve Dance Complex, it's Maya and Roxy. Another 6th overall, coming to us from the Southern Strut, it's Ellery and New Miss Rhythm. And rounding out 6th overall for our mini final solos, it's from Project 21, it's Winter and Hit the Road Jack. Awesome job to you guys. Congratulations. I think we might even need to squeeze down a little bit more, yes? Maybe a little bit more this way, and some of us come over onto this side. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Love that, yes? All right. 5th overall, we have a 2-way tie for 5th. Yes, first up in 5th from New Level Dance Company, it's Ella and Enter Now. And also in 5th overall for our mini final solos from Project 21, it's Isabella and Almost There. Congratulations to 5th. Moving on to 4th, you guys, we have a 3-way tie for 4th. First up, from Stars Dance Studio, it's Camila and Welcome to Miami. Also in 4th overall from Project 21, it's Reagan and My Boyfriend's Back. And rounding out 4th overall from Evolve Dance Complex, it's Lexus and Alternate World. Congratulations to our 4th overall minis. We are now moving on to our top 3, yes? 3rd overall, standing alone in 3rd with a $50 cash prize. From Summit Dance Shop, it's Kerrigan and Orange Colored Sky. Congratulations, Carrington. Moving on to 2nd. 2nd overall, standing alone with a $100 cash prize. From Stars Dance Studio, it's Michael, an interpretation of Mike. Congratulations, Michael. Awesome job. Which means we have a 2-way tie for 1st overall mini final solos. First up in 1st. From Stars Dance Studio, it's Kaya with System Activated. And also in 1st overall with a $200 cash prize from Evolve Dance Complex, it's Kensington and A Distant World. Congratulations, Kensington. Awesome job. Let's wait for them to all get up there. Congratulations, minis, all of our top 10. And all of our minis, you guys take one big bow. Thank you so, so much. Awesome, awesome job. You guys are going to stay on stage after, and we are going to take a picture together. Sound good? Big congratulations to all of our top 10 minis and all of our minis on stage. You guys were incredible. Thank you so much. We will be starting competition back up very shortly. Thank you, guys. Have a great rest of your day.